Hello everyone, my name is Rigger and hope you're having an awesome day. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple and easy Guardian farm for you in your worlds. This Guardian farm works for 1.19, 1.51, and Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, tablet, phone, and PC. And if you guys are interested, there'll be a full materials list down in the description of the video. And if you guys enjoy this video and it helps a lot, you can always consider hitting the like button and subscribing if you want to see more. Helps a lot, I do appreciate it, and let's hop right into it. So today, I'm going to show you how to make a simple and easy Guardian farm right here. Now, this farm gives you 30 levels from level 0 in 1 minute and 125 levels per hour from level 0, and gives around 6 double chests of items per hour, which is around 20,000 items, which is pretty crazy. And as you can see, it's a pretty small and simple and easy design. Has 5 spawning spots, 5 trident killers, and then it goes on ahead and you just AFK up here in this area. They all run the Guardian spawn in the chill chambers and die basically almost immediately, and then they'll go on the items and the XP go up the bubble columns and into the collection chest, and then the XP goes to you, and then there you go on that. That's basically all there is to it. And yeah, let's get started on this tutorial today. All you need to go and do, the first thing you do is find an ocean monument. Once you have found your monument, go on ahead, grab your empty locator map, and go on and just right click on it, and it should open up right here as you go ahead. And if you're on this phone or whatever, just open it up and then go on ahead and just point your player locator right here, the icon, player icon right here. Make it to where it's facing the top of the map. So make sure it's facing towards the top of the map, the little player icon, the white player icon on your map right there. And then go on and turn left a little bit and make it to where it's facing towards the top left corner of the map. So make sure the player is facing towards the top left corner of the map, and then look up from there, and the corner of the monument that's in that direction, which is over here in this direction, go on and grab your blocks and build a pillar on this corner that's in that direction. That's on the top left corner of the map. So you just go on ahead, you just look towards the top left corner of the map, and then you go ahead and look up whatever corner's on that side in that direction. Put a pillar right here in this area. Then go on and over here, grab your blocks, and also grab your spawning marker blocks. I'm just going to be using copper blocks. You guys can kind of use any block you want, whatever block they'll show you, and you guys will just know that that's a spawning spot for the Guardians, because we're going to be locating all 25 spawning spots for the Guardians, so you guys know where to put your chambers and everything like that. Also, before we go and continue, make sure to kill all of your LD Guardians. You guys probably have encountered them by now. Just make sure to take care of them. Go ahead, they're going to be in these locations, so go ahead, there will be an LD Guardian in this location, there'll be an Elder Guardian in this location, and there'll be an Elder Guardian in this location. So you just can go ahead and go inside if you want to, do legit, run around, swim around, get them all if you guys haven't yet. Or you guys go ahead and you can just bust through this thing with some TNT and dirt. Just put a TNT down, surround it with dirt. Last block, put redstone on it, blows up, and then you go in here in this area, and you can just use trident or whatever, or a sword, and just go ahead and just take care of these guys, get rid of them, and that way they're not going and getting mining fatigue and slowing you down when building this farm. So just take care of the Elder Guardians first of all. After you're done taking care of all the Elder Guardians, if you guys want to, you can go ahead and cover up, back up the monument, make it look nice again, whatever you guys want to do. And then go over here in this area and go on in and go 4 blocks diagonal. So go 4 blocks diagonal right here in this area, just 4 blocks towards the monument. So the inner part of the monument, don't go outwards or anything like that. Obviously the spawn spots are going to be in the monument, so make sure you're going in towards that. So 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then on the 4th block over here on the edge, go and place your spawning block, whatever it be. I'm doing copper, you guys do whatever block you guys want. And that's the first spawning spot for the Guardians. Go on and just tear that apart there right now. If you guys want to, you can always just take away that pillar, or you can leave it there if you want. It doesn't really matter, whatever you guys want to do. And then go over here and place 10 blocks over here in this way. So go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then a spawn block here. Then go over here in this area towards the right, and then go in and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is one block right here, and then I go over here in this area and go and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then go and place a spawning block right there. And if you guys did it correctly, check kind of like a U shape, and you have your first 4 spawning spots. And if you guys can see right here in this area, these are the rest of your 25 spawning spots as you can see, and credit goes to Silent Whisper for this spawning grid. It's a really nice and simple and easy spawning grid. Helps you find the spawning spots very easy. The numbers are the blocks in between each spawning a block every area right there. So the blocks that are going to be between each spawning spot. Make sure you do all of these correctly. Now, you've already done the top left corner, as you can see right there, that U shape right there in the top left corner with the pillar. You've already done those 4 spawning spots, so you only have to do the rest. And as you can see, I've added the compass things, you know, west, east, north, and south kind of thing. Make sure the top of your spawning spots, like the top spawning spots, are in the direction of north at all times, which will be where your player is facing towards the top of the map. The icon player is facing towards the top of the map. That is north, so just make sure you do that. After you're done marking out all these spawning spots, your grid should be looking like this. Also, guys, I did mess up one thing in that little image right there. Make sure this is 10 blocks wide right here and not 9. It was 9 in the image. This needs to be 10 right here. So just make sure you just go ahead and just remove the pillar. It's probably going to be right here in this area. Just probably remove it real quick. Make it go one more block and then add it here and you should be good. It should line up with that one over there. Correct. So make sure you get everything else right. Double and triple make sure if you guys need to. But after you're done with that, you should be good to go. Also, guys, it doesn't matter what direction the monument is facing. You could be facing this way, or this way. It doesn't really matter. All the spawning spots are in the same place no matter what. So after you're done with that, just grab your blocks. Now, we are going to be taking over these 5 spawning spots. If you guys want to take over more spawning spots, you can modify the farm and expand in the future if you guys want to. But we're just going to be going ahead and doing the 5 spawning spots. So we're going to go over here in this area. Go on ahead and go ahead and do 1 block right here right next to the spawning block. And count 3 blocks this way. And do 3 blocks this way as well. And then go over here in this area as well. Make sure not to do it on the spawning block, but the block right next to on the outside, not the inside. And just go ahead and do 3 blocks here. And 3 blocks right here. And just do that on all the other sides. Go ahead and place 3 blocks right here. 3 blocks right here. And then over here in this area as well. We're going to go and do 3 blocks right here in this area. And 3 blocks in this area as well. Also, before we continue, we gotta go in, we gotta spawn proof this monument. And this is actually really, really easy. All you need to go and do is just go over here in this area. Go underwater. Go underneath one of your spawning block pillars here. So one of your spawning blocks that you marked. And then you want to go ahead and go straight down. Dig for anything that gets in your way. Get clear down to the ocean floor when you find stone or gravel or whatever. As long as you get to the ocean floor. And then go ahead and just fill up all of the way and connect that to the underneath the spawning block. And that will make it to where no guardians can spawn in this spawning spot. Because we have 25 spawning spots. Every single copper block in my spawning grid, you guys' block might be different, but every copper block is a spawning spot. They can spawn in those areas. As you see right there, as the guardians are spawning right there right now. That shows if you have those happening, I mean, it just shows you guys did it correctly, and they're spawning underneath that block. So yeah, you gotta go ahead, you gotta over around here in these areas. Just go on ahead, go underneath your spawning spot in the water. Go on, go directly down. Just keep digging so you get to the ocean floor. Go on and just pillar up all the way until you get to underneath your spawning spot here. And I'll make it to where the guardians can no longer spawn here. And that'll make it to where you guys are not going to get constantly attacked while building this farm. And it's also going to make it to where they can't spawn anywhere else but in the farm, making it to where you get the most rates from your farm. So just go to every single one of these other 23 spawning spots, because we already done 2. Just go to the other 23 spawning spots and make sure to put pillars underneath every single spawning spot. After you're done putting down the pillars, your farm should be looking like this. Make sure you go in and place a pillar underneath every single spawning spot. And after you're done with that, you can just kind of go and swim your or row your boat away or fly away for a quick minute, and then come back over here once you think all they spawned, and then you can come over here, and as you can see, it's basically peaceful mode. There's not a single guardian in sight. The only thing also I'm have to worry about now is just basically drown. They can't really shoot you with lasers, so you should be pretty good on that. And yeah, after you're done with that, go and grab your blocks and go over here in this area. Also, by the way, guys, you can build this farm out of any kind of blocks that you want, any kind of solid blocks, anyways, you know, dirt, cobblestone, stone, wood, anything kind of thing like that. You can go ahead and build out of that. I'm just using a deep slate bricks. You guys can kind of use any kind of block that you want. And yeah, so you go over here in this area and go ahead and do a diagonal clear over here. So just go ahead and do a diagonal of 10 blocks and solid blocks. Make sure it's in a direct diagonal all the way over here to this corner. And if you did it right, It should connect up right there perfectly. And you can just break the temp blocks if you guys want to. And then you should have your diagonal right here. So it's direct diagonal from this side to this side. And just do it on all the other three sides as well. So let's go to the other sides. Go and do the exact same thing. Go ahead and do a diagonal. Go all the way to this other side over here. Make sure I do that. Make sure you go to a direct diagonal. Keep placing blocks. Clear to the side and connect it up, and then break the side edge blocks. Use as temporary block. You have direct diagonal, and just do that on the other two sides here as well. After you're done doing all four sides, it should be looking like this. Pretty simple and easy shape to do. Then after you're done with that, go on our water here in this area and go on and place a row of blocks underneath. Just go around here and place blocks all the way around here. So just go all the way around, making this a too-high wall under the water, going all the way around on all four sides. Once you're done with that, go on ahead and go and underwater here again. Just go ahead and place a block right here. You don't have to place any blocks right here in this area underneath this wall anymore. That's not necessary. You can if you want to, but to save resources, you really don't need to. Just go ahead and just place it right here, and this area will be totally fine. And just make yourself a floor. So just go all the way across here in this area. You can leave these prism blocks here if you guys want to. Entirely up to you. But just go all the way to the corner over here in this area and just fill up this entire thing. 2 blocks down with a floor. So make sure there's 2 blocks right here, 2 blocks right here in the space. And on the 3rd block, do the floor, and you should be good to go. So you want 2 blocks of water, and then the floor on the 3rd block right here, and just fill it all up all the way in this entire area right here. And after you're done putting the floor in, it should be looking like this. And as I said before, guys, you can go ahead and just take away the prism if you guys want to. You can leave it there. Whatever works for you. And then just go on over here in this area. Go and place blocks underneath these little marker blocks right here that helped you find your spawning spots before. Just go ahead and get rid of any fish in the way too. And just go ahead and make it to where you put blocks underneath this area. We're going to be going ahead and setting up temporary walls to drain the water out of here, because we kind of need the water out of here so we can be able to set up all of this stuff to go ahead and set up the chambers for the Guardian. So go ahead and put those blocks underneath those little lines right there in those areas. And then go over here in this area and go ahead and count 1, 2, 3. And on the 4th block, go ahead and place a row of blocks all the way along here, making it 2 high all the way up. And then go over here in this area and go and count 3 blocks again. So you do 1, 2, 3, and then go and make a row of blocks right here in this area and make that 2 high all as well. And then go over here and do 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block, place another row of blocks right here as well. As you can see right here, we already got a little draining grid right here. The reason why we're doing 3 blocks is to make it to where it's super easy and saves your sponges as well. So it'll be super easy to go and drain this place and use your sponges wisely. So you can just go over here and this area, just place 1 sponge right here in this area. The fish don't get in the way. And then you can place like 1 sponge in this area if you're really good. You might place 2 sponges. And you just place a few sponges in this area as well. And you can go ahead and just probably place like 3 sponges in this area as well. Maybe even 2 if you use it wisely enough. And there you go. Instantly drained. All good to go. Super duper easy. And after you're done with that, you just go ahead and you can just take down these walls if you guys want to. Just go ahead and take them down. But go ahead and do this on all the other 3 sides right here as well. So just go ahead and put the walls in. Space them out every 3 blocks. And then go ahead and drain them. And you should be good to go and get this all drained. Once you have put up the walls and drained the entire thing, go on ahead, just take these walls and take these sponges out as well. Just go and just take all these walls out and just leave the diagonal walls and these walls in the outer edges right here. But go and take away everything else except for these spawning blocks. Leave the spawning blocks and the block underneath that. We'll go and deal with that in just a minute here. But go and take care of everything else except for these spawning blocks and the outside walls. And after you're done with that, it should be looking like this. You should have all your walls taken care of except for the spawning spots and the outer walls, of course, we just put down a while ago. And then go over here in this area after you're done with all of that and you got everything cleaned up. Break this block right underneath the spawning spot block. And then break another one and grab a block, an exact same block that you have marked out for your spawning spot block, and place it here. And then you can go ahead and you can break this spawning spot block right there. So just get the same block that you used for your spawning spots and go ahead and push it down there, because that's where the Guardians are going to spawn. They're going to spawn, you know, up here above in this area. They're going to be spawning it down in the water. So you got to go ahead and just break the block. Place a spawning block that's exactly the same as your one above, and go and break that one, and go over here inside, do the exact same thing. So go ahead and break this block, place your spawning block right there, break that one, and go over here in this area, break these 2, place your spawning block, break that one, go over here, break these 2 blocks right here, place your spawning block, break that one, and go over here, do the exact same thing as well. Break these two, place your spawning block, and break that one. And after you do that, it should be looking like this. And then go over here into this area and go on ahead and place 3 solid blocks over here and 3 solid blocks over here. 2 glass blocks right here, a solid block right here, 2 solid blocks right there and that area, and 2 solid blocks right there, with 2 pistons going on and facing in towards the glass. Go on and place a block right here, a block here, here, and a temp block here, a solid block here, and break that temp block. Then go over here and place a lever right there on the side of the block right there, a redstone torch on the side of the block right here, a repeater right here on this part right here as well. And then go ahead and place redstone here and here real quickly. And if it goes on ahead and it's out of alignment and they're moving back and forth, like one's closed, one's open, and then they keep going back and forth, just turn off your machine and then you can turn it back on. As you can see, it's gonna keep going back and forth over and over again. And then you can go and just turn this off for now, and you should be good to go on that. And then go on ahead and go over here and place 2 blocks here, 1 block here, and break these 2 blocks, and this block is going to make it to where the guardians can spawn a lot more and a lot faster. Then go over here and do the exact same thing for all these other sides. Go on and place 3 blocks here, 3 blocks here, place 2 glass right here, a block right here, 2 blocks right here, 2 blocks right here, pistons facing into the glass right there. Go on and place a block here, a block here, 2 blocks right here, that would be the temp block, solid block, break that temp block, a lever right here, redstone torch here, a repeater right here, and then 2 redstone right there in that area. Go on ahead and turn that off, and just keep going all the way around here in these areas. Going to place 3 blocks right here, and these areas, 2 glass. Going to place a solid block here, 2 solid blocks right here, and 2 blocks right here, 2 pistons right here, and then go back here, place a block there, 2 blocks right there, break that block, redstone lever right there, a redstone torch right there, repeater right there, and then go and place 2 redstone right there in that area, turn it off, and just do that for the other 2 as well. And this last one here, just go on ahead and just do 3 blocks right here, 3 blocks right here, 1 block right here, and then place 2 extra blocks right there in that area. Go on ahead, place a temp block here, glass block here, break that temp block, go on and place another piece of glass here, place a solid block right here, 2 blocks right here, and a block right here. Go and place 2 blocks right here, 2 pistons right here facing into the glass, and then go back here, place a block here, here, and then block here, temp block here, solid block here, break that temp block, place a redstone lever right there, redstone torch right there, repeater facing this way, don't mess with any of the ticks, and then place 2 redstone right there in that area, and then you can go in, you should really go ahead and just turn this off right here, you should go and turn it off. And then there's all your Trident killers right there, all good to go. If you guys built it all correctly, should all turn on, all the pistons should push back and forth, pushing against the glass and everything like that. Should be all good to go. Also, don't forget to add your blocks to each one of these. Go and place 2 blocks here, 1 block right here, and break those. Make sure it's directly above the spawning block right there. So make sure this is directly above the spawning block, and just to go at all of these. 2 high, 1 block there, break those 2. Go over here, 2 high, block right there, break those 2, and then go over here, 2 high, put a block there, break those 2, and you should be good to go. The next thing you want to go ahead and do is go over here and these areas, go on ahead and start breaking these blocks. You're going to break this block right here, and you want to go 8 blocks total this way, counting this block. So go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then go over here and do the exact same thing. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then go over here and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and connect these up together. So go on ahead and just break these blocks right here. And then break these blocks right here, connecting these 2 water streams right here. What's going to happen is we're going to put ice down, and I'll make it to where all the items get pushed over here, and it also gets sent up above a column, sent to you to get you the XP and all of your items. And then go over here and do the exact same thing over here. Break blocks over here, break blocks over here, connect these up right here and kind of a little bit of a double shape right here in this area. And then go over here and break these blocks, connecting it to here in this area as well. And then go on and grab your ice. So go over here in this area and grab your packed ice. Don't do regular ice, don't do blue. You don't need to do those, aren't necessary. Just do the packed ice, and then you can go over here in this area and go ahead and place ice all along these areas where we broke all the blocks out. This will make it to where it's super slippery and the items will slide across, having enough momentum to get up to the bubble column to get up to you, so the XP and the items go to you. And just go over here in this area and just break these 2 blocks right here, place ice right here, and all these other ones right here as well. So go and break these 2 blocks, place ice right there. Go on and break these 2 blocks, place ice right there, and go all on, fill all these up on all these sides in these areas. Go and fill these up right here. Break these 2 blocks, put ice there, break these 2 blocks, place ice right there. Don't break the spawning block, just break those and connect all of these up in this area. And then grab your trapdoor and go on ahead and place your trapdoor right here. And go and place them on all these edges right here in these areas, right at the doorway of the Trident killer. So you have 2 blocks space for the Guardians to go and sit in. And then you have the trapdoor right here, which makes it where the Guardians can escape and the items and XP can. So let's go and flow across here in this area and do this on all these sides. It doesn't matter what trapdoor it is. You can use any kind of trapdoor that you guys want. Just going to use, 5 trapdoors for all the chambers right here. And you should be good to go. And then grab your blocks of your choice and go and place them along here. These can be any kind of solid block that you want. You don't have to do these corners here. That'd be kind of just wasted to do that. So just go ahead and miss that right there. Just kind of skip by it. And go and place blocks all the way around here in these areas. Just kind of going and connecting all of these up all the way around here. So just go all the way around here in these areas and just connect all of these ice streams up. And after you're done with that, go and grab your water and your buttons and go on ahead, and you can use any kind of buttons you want. I believe it won't matter what kind of button it is. And you go on over here in this area and start with this triangular here, any kind of triangular you guys want, and go ahead and place the water down right here. Should flow clear to the end, and then you can go on ahead and place a button right here. And then go over here in this area, place a water source right here. That'll make it to where the items going to flow. And they go and get enough momentum to get across here. And then get it pushed over here in this area. Go and place a button right here. And a button right there. Go and place a water source right there. Go and clear to the end. Place a button right there. And then go and place a water source right there. And that should make it to where all the items get pushed from the chambers. Clear down here and get pushed all into the middle right here. Which gets shoved the block all up to you guys up there where you're sitting and AFKing. And then go ahead and place water source right here in this area. Just go all the way down. Place a button here. Button right here. Make sure you leave 1 block right here in the corner. Then go over here and place your water source right here. And then go ahead and do 1, 2, 3 on the 4th block. Place a button right there. Then go and place another water source right there in that area. And then place another water source right here in this area. And that'll make it to where both of the water sources collide together and push the items this way. If this water is dead, or any of the waters are dead and they're just kind of sitting there and they're kind of calm and not moving at all in the direction they're supposed to, that's bad. Make sure you go ahead, make sure they go ahead and get pushed, and then continue to get pushed in another direction, in the direction you want it to go. Don't let it go on and get pushed like this way or anywhere like that. It's got to go down this way. So make sure they both collide and they both go this way. Afterwards, place a button here, button right there, and then go over here and place water going on ahead. Break that button right there. Place water going this way, and it should go. Both of them should go to the end right there, as you can see. So all the water should go ahead and be flowing. We get to where items go this way and this way, going over here, this way, and going over here, this way, and going over here, and this way, and going over here. It's very important that you guys get this done correctly. If you do not, some of the items could get stuck and just sit there, and all the XP and items could just sit in one spot, creating a whole bunch of lag and make it get to where you don't get them at all, and that's bad. So make sure you go and do all these spawning spots correctly. Then after you've done that, you make sure you got them all done correctly with all the waters flowing, making sure all the items go over here in these areas. You guys can go ahead and grab your glass if you guys want to. You can do glass, you don't have to glass. These can be solid blocks, you don't have to be glass. But I just do glass because it makes it look nice. And also makes it where you can see into the water systems to make sure nothing is getting clogged up and nothing's going wrong or any mobs or anything are sitting in here or anything like that. Just making sure everything's working correctly. That way you're getting all your drops and your XP for the farms. Just go around here in these areas and just go and put glass on top of all of these water streams, connecting them all up clear to the ends. And your farm should be looking like this so far. Then going ahead and break this glass right here at this corner and break this glass right here on this corner as well. And then we're going to go over here in this area. Break this block temporary. We're going to go on ahead and we're going to make the AFK spot where you're going to go AFK for your loot to make it to where all the mobs and the guardians spawn in this farm, making it to where you get chopped up, and go get your rights and stuff like that and your XP. So go ahead and go pillar up clear to level 86. So go clear up to level 86 right here in this area. You guys can go ahead and you can make this out entirely out of glass or whatever kind of block you want, or you can just go ahead and place, whatever block you want. Doesn't really matter. Just go ahead and make a 3x3 area so you have a nice good area to go ahead and AFK at. And afterwards, you can break down this pillar. You don't need it here anymore. You break down clear to the bottom here, and just go ahead and do 2 blocks, block right there, place those back, and that way you have your little block right there, and make it to where the guardians spawn more often and a lot faster. Then go over here and place 2 blocks right here, one more block right here, and then go and place a row of 3x3 blocks right here. This will make it to where the phantoms can't go and spawn. So the phantoms will go and spawn if you have solid blocks above you. You don't want to go and have be AFK here in a phantom spawn and start attacking, especially if you're AFKing for quite a few hours, because that will most likely end up killing you. So make sure you go and place those solid blocks, and then grab your slabs and use kind of any slabs that you want, and just go on ahead and place slabs on here. Let's make it to where no hostile mobs can spawn up here when you're trying to go up the ladder or whatever, or anything like that, and you should be good to go, and you'll be able to go ahead and just AFK in here, and you'll be totally completely safe. And also, if you guys want, you can grab a torch. If you got any solid blocks up here, I recommend putting a torch right here. If you got any solid blocks up here, you're not doing glass or anything like that, just gonna want to make sure you place a torch right there, that area. That way, you'll be good to go. And then go over here and grab your glass. You can also just use solid blocks if you want, but as I said before, just make sure you guys can see all the items getting collected. It's kind of cool to see, and make sure you know that the farm is working correctly. And then just go on ahead and pillar up clear to level 86 right here in this area as well. So go up clear to level 86. And then go and make the tube all the way around. So just keep going up all the way around on all 4 sides. And that way you can have your bubble column and no items are falling out or anything like that. Just go on all 4 sides all the way up here. And after you're done with that, go ahead and place a block right here, a block right here, 2 blocks right here in this area. And then go ahead and grab your temp block and place a temp block right here on the second block down. So there's 1 block right here, and on the second block, place a temporary block right there. Grab your chests and your hoppers, and then go on it over here and place 2 sets of double chests right here for your starter chest. Kind of go ahead and do any kind of collection system you want. We're just doing 2 starter chests for you guys for now. You guys can go ahead and you can expand that clear down to the bottom, or you can do an item sort of whatever guys works for you. But for now, we're just gonna do 2 temporary double chests. After you're done placing those down, go and break that block right there. Go and place 4 hoppers facing into the chest. Make sure they're all facing into the chest. Right here on the back part, right here, directly lined with glass. And then go on and crouch and place 4 hoppers on top of the chest. Make sure the nozzles are facing into the chest. And then we're going to place 4 hoppers facing into those hoppers right there. And I'll make it super fast, which the system will collect all the items really, really fast. And make it to where you don't have to worry about them going on and getting clogged up or anything like that. And then go ahead and just place glass right here if you guys want to. Glass right here. And then go and place 2 glass right here. Place glass right there. Temporary block, glass. Break the temporary block. Glass right there, and then go on ahead and place glass all along here too as well. Break this block right here. Break this block. Now, if you guys want to, you can use regular ice. So you just go down there, all the way down there to the bottom right here, and you can start placing regular ice, and you can place torches along the side of the tube, and that will melt eventually and turn it all into water sources. You guys, if you want to do that, but I know not everyone out there has silk touch. Although if you have some glass, you might have some silk touch, but I usually just gonna smelt sand into glass, and you'll be good to go. But anyways, if you do that, or you can go ahead and place a water source right here on the top block. It should make it to where the water stream goes clear over here to the end. Easier, and if you guys want to, you can go ahead and make a little pathway going here and then over here in this area. Or you can make it to where you can go over here, and that way you can kind of open your chest up a little bit. And you can make it to where you just put a block right there. That way the XP can kind of just kind of go ahead and just travel to you without falling off or anything like that. You should be able to go ahead and just kind of go and just slide over to you. And you should be able to go ahead and still be able to access your chests if you just do it like this. Just go ahead and do it like this in this area. Then go ahead and grab your kelp and go on ahead and go down, clear down all the way. I recommend just getting like a stack of kelp from the sea around you, and then go ahead and just pull it up all the way. You can also bone meal your kelp if you want to. If you don't got much kelp in the area, you got like 1 piece, whatever. But you should have plenty of kelp around an ocean monument. It shouldn't be a problem at all for you guys to obtain any kelp. You should be able to get a stack really, really easy. And after you're done pulling up all the way to the top here, just go all the way to the bottom. Go on ahead and break these bottom kelp right here. Just break all of them going clear to the top. Then go on and grab your soul sand. So go on and grab your soul sand right here. And go on and break this ice block. Place your soul sand right here. And that should make it to where it shoots you up clear up to the top, and you should be able to go ahead and you should be able to have all your items go, and all your items and XP go up clear to the top and get pushed over here. Items will go into the collection system, and XP will go to you. And after you're done with that, just going to place a glass block right there, or a regular block, whatever you're using. That way it makes it to where the items don't get shot up right here and fall off the edge clear to the bottom, or just fall right here and it's despawn. Make sure every single one of these sources is a solid block. That way all the items go up all the way to the top and get to you, all the items in XP. It should be all solid water sources if you did the kelp or the ice method. It should work perfectly fine. Whatever you guys decide to do, it should work perfectly fine, and you should be able to put this place soul sand. It should go up all the way. Then go on the side, do exact same thing over here. So just go on and go clear up to level 86. So go clear up to level 86, just like your last one, right here in this area, and do that on all 4 sides, making a tube. Down with that, go on and place a block here, block right here, 2 blocks right here. Then go on ahead and grab your temp block, place on the second block down. Go on and place 2 double chests right here, same as last time. Go on ahead and grab your hoppers, and go ahead and crouch and place 2 hoppers in the back parts of these chests right here. And also, if you guys want to, yeah, if you guys have trouble going and placing these hoppers, just go ahead and do like a temporary, little platform. Come back here and just place them. It'll be super easy. And then go and crouch and place hoppers on top of these chests right here. Make sure the nozzles are pointing into the chest, and then hoppers facing into those hoppers right there. And that way you get a very fast collection system, collecting a bunch of drops, because this farm does go pretty fast with the prismarine and all the drops like that. So then go ahead and place glass right here, or solid blocks, whatever you decide to use, and place them right here in this area as well. Place 2 right here. Place 1 right there, temp block right there, solid block right there, break that, place the glass right there. Then go ahead and do all the blocks all the way to the end here, and then go on ahead, break that temp block right there, break that block right there. Either do ice, or go and place your water source right there, which you're going to make a water stream going clear to the end right here, which you guys can go on ahead over here in this area, and you can go on ahead and connect a little pathway up right here, little pathway here to access your chests. And you can just go ahead and make this a little bit wider. That way the XP doesn't fall off or anything like that. It should go clear directly to you. And you should be good to go on that. Then grab your kelp right here in this area. Just get your stack of kelp. Go on ahead down here. The same as your last one. Go all the way to the bottom. Either bone mill or go on and pillar up all the way up here. And then go on ahead. You can go down here, clear down to the bottom area here. Go on and break the kelp. Go and break the ice block, place the soul sand, and that should shoot you up all the way up clear to the top. You want to place a glass or solid block, whatever you're using. After you're done with that, you want to go ahead over here in this area and go on ahead and get your ladder so you can get up and get down. If you don't have an elytra, just go on ahead and just kind of aim for where you want the ladder to be. Now I'm going to go and place my ladder right here. You guys can place it anywhere you want. I'm going to place it right here and just peel up all the way to the top, going all the way up here. Now it should connect right here in this area. Then go in and grab your ladders or your scaffolding or your vines, either way, whatever method you guys want, or even a bubble column if you guys want. Although I do warn you, get some fish spawning in there once in a while. And just going on ahead and just place ladders or scaffolding or vines or a bubble column all the way up here to the top, and that way you guys can go ahead and you can just be able to climb up here and be able to AFK. And after you've done that, it's now time to connect up all of the redstone and everything like that. So go on over here in this area and go on ahead and grab your levers. And if you have the levers on the side, like I showed you before, just go and place a lever here, flip it down for a temporary time, and then break that one. And then go on ahead and pillar blocks going clear to over here in this area, clear to it lines up to this block right here where the lever is on. Go on ahead and put a lever here, flip it, break that one, and then go on and place 2 blocks here, 2 blocks right here, and that should connect these both up. And then go and place 2 blocks right here, going over here in this area, place a lever, flip it down, break that one right there, and then go ahead and place it all the way to the end here. And then you can go on over here in this area and go ahead and continue to bring your blocks clear over here, clear till you get lined up with this setup, like this lever right here. Go ahead and place a lever here, flip it down, break that one right there, and then go ahead and connect it clear over here and this area connecting up. Doesn't matter if the glass is there. That's perfectly fine if you have glass. Redstone work on glass and everything like that. Then go over here and continue the line going over here, clear to it's aligned with the lever. Then go ahead and place a lever here, flip it down once, and then break that one. And then you can go ahead and connect this up right here, and you should be all good to go. Then after that, go ahead and place a lever right here in this area. Grab your repeaters and your redstone, because we're going to start connecting up the on and off switch. Also, guys, if you want, you can modify this farm making to where you can just bring the off switch clear up to the top so you can turn it off and on. Whatever you guys want to do with the modifications of redstone, as long as it's powers the chambers and everything like that. But we're going to do a simple on and off system today. So you go ahead and place the redstone right here, go place it clear to the end. break the lever, go and place it right there, and it should stop the piston. Piston should go for just a second because it's not powered right there. But then as soon as it's powered again, it'll stop and turn off. And then go over here and just continue to bring your redstone clear over here to this area. Break the lever right there, so it's turn on. Place it there, turn off. And just keep going all the way to the end. Now your redstone at some point is going to go ahead, it's going to die. So as you can see right here, you're going to place it right here. And that should hopefully go ahead and stop it. If it doesn't stop it, that means it's not a strong enough signal and it's going to die right here. So you can go ahead and just go ahead and break these 2 redstone right here. Place a repeater here and a redstone right there. And that should stop the piston from going back and forth. And when you go ahead and turn these on right here, they should all 3 of them should power. And then when you go ahead and turn it off, they should all stop. And then you should be able to go ahead and continue the redstone over here and continue it over here in this area as well. And then going ahead and break that lever right there. Connect these up. If they do not go in, the pistons do not stop. Go ahead and break these 2 right here. Place a repeater right there. Place a redstone right there. And that should stop that piston right there. And then go ahead and continue the redstone over here in this area. As you can see, it dies right here. So go on ahead and make sure you don't break any blocks like I did. Place a repeater right here where the redstone stops and dies. And then go ahead and continue the redstone clear going over here. Break the lever temporarily. Let it go on for a second. And you're going to connect that redstone up. And that should stop it. Then after you're done with that, just go over here. That's it. Flip your lever, and all 5 of the Trident killers should go off and turn on, and keep flicking off and on. Don't worry about these redstone turning on and off. It does not matter. It does not affect it. If you guys want to, you want to stop that, you can always go ahead and just place a repeater right here in this area, and that will go ahead and stop that, but still go ahead and flick it off right there, on and off right there. But it doesn't really matter. It's not going to really matter at all. It's a waste of a repeater. It's going to be totally fine. The machine should still continue to work, and you can just flip it off right there, and that should stop them all right there in that area. Then after you're done with that, now it's time for your tridents. Now I recommend, you could do Impaling 3, 4, or 5. Do 5 if you can, but 4 will work perfectly fine. I'm going to use 4. I tested the rates of this farm with Impaling 4. There's not really too much of a difference between Impaling 4 and 5. I believe it's still a 2-hit kill, because it's a 2-hit kill with Impaling 5. So it's going to be still probably a 2-hit kill from Impaling 4, whatever. So they're both basically the same. Just go over here. It's simple and easy to go ahead and do this. Just go ahead and break this block right here temporarily, and that should go ahead and turn off your pistons. Throw your Impaling 3 or 4 or 5 tridents right here in this area. Then go ahead and place your block back there in that area, and that should be good to go. And just go to all these other ones. Go ahead and break the block right there. Throw your trident here and here on the piston face. Go ahead and place a block right there, and just keep going to each one of these sides. Break the block. Go ahead and throw the tridents at the piston face. Go ahead and place the block back there, and you should be good to go. And just do it to all the other chambers that you haven't done yet. And after you're done with that, now it's time to go ahead and add the water. But first of all, go ahead and just place a block right here. That way you can kind of get up to your redstone lever here. A little bit easier, and you'll be able to get up to your ladder too. Really nice and convenient as well. And then just go on ahead and grab your water buckets and go over here in these areas. And make sure you get your glass ready as well. And then you can go on ahead and you can break this block. Place the water source on top of the spawning block, your marker spawning block. Place the glass back, and then go over here in these areas to do the exact same thing. Go ahead and break the glass, put the water there, put the glass there. And if you guys pick up any tridents, make sure to throw them back. And then just keep going on all these sides. Glass, water, glass. Go over here, glass, water, glass. And go over here, glass, water, and glass. And just make sure every single one of your chambers has the water. As you can see, guardians are already going on ahead, and they're already spawning in the farm. As you can see right there, we already have a set of guardians going on and spawning right there. Now, all you guys need to go ahead and do now is go ahead. Your farm should be done and good to go. What you go ahead and do now is go ahead and grab your looting free sword. Make sure you're at least on easy, normal, or hard mode. And make sure your simulation distance is at 4. This probably can work on higher simulation distances, but you might not get as many rates depending because of hostile mobs in there and stuff like that. And yeah, just make sure it's not peaceful or anything like that. And you should be good to go. Make sure you did everything correctly. Just go on ahead over here and go ahead and flip this lever down right here. And as you can see, the guardians are going out and getting killed. And they're going on ahead dying. And then the items going to get pushed. And they go up the bubble column. And if you come up here in this area, and just go over here, up in this area. You should be able to be far enough away that they all should start spawning inside the chambers. You see the Guardians are going in, they're spawning down there, as you can see, and dying, and they're trying to go ahead and use their lasers. They never should be able to even kill you with lasers. The bug gets like stage 1 of warming up the, like, you know, little blue beams. But that's it. They're going to die. As you can see, they die pretty fast and easy. All the items are coming up here, and if we go and turn ourselves into survival mode, as you can see, we already got 7 levels already, and we were at level 0 before, and as you can see right here, it's going nuts. So the levels going up like crazy, and I recommend you guys holding your looting free sword. It's the best. You guys get looting free. It does not matter the sword. It could be a gold sword, which, by the way, if you guys are in an early game, you can just build a quick and easy gold farm or whatever, and you can actually get a looting free gold sword very, very easy, or get it on, you know, get an iron looting free sword from some kind of loot chest, and you just need any kind of looting sword will work, just any kind, and you should be good to go. It doesn't have to be netherite, just any looting sword at all will work, even if it's about to die and has like 0 durability left, you know, kind of thing. And as you can see, the items are going on ahead. They're coming up the water streams, and they're getting collected in the system. Look at that. We already got tons and tons of drops coming in already as it is. As you can see, we already got tons of drops popping on in. If you guys are worried about falling off or anything like that, you can make this platform as big as you want. You can turn this into a building up here. Just make sure you put like torches and stuff and light this place up. Also, I highly recommend you light up every single one of these, like, you know, bridges and stuff like that, all these spawning spots. Light them up with torches or whatever light source you want, even sea lanterns, because you're gonna get tons of sea lanterns now from this farm. And light up the underneath this area too, the entire platform. I highly recommend you light it up. If you do not, hostile mobs will spawn, they kind of will mess with things. Also, if you guys want to, you can go on ahead, and we can turn ourselves to the creative mode right here real quick, in this area, and you can go ahead and grab some of your blocks and place 2 blocks above these piston trays. So place that block, 2 blocks right here, and let's keep doing that all these sides right here. So go and place 2 blocks on top of these pistons. I'll make it to where the other mobs or wandering traders don't go ahead and go into the pistons and mess it up, and like they'll die to it, but they can make it to where it can delay the Guardian's death. So it's best to go ahead and just place blocks above there. That way no mobs or anything like any drown that come from the ocean or any wandering traders don't go ahead and don't, like, you know, get in the Trident's way of killing the Guardians. But yeah, your farm should be all done and good to go. You should get 125 levels per hour from level 0 from this farm. You should get around 30 levels in 1 minute, and you should get around 6 double chests of items per hour, which is around 20,000 items, which is just crazy. I hope you guys do enjoy and build this farm in your worlds. If you guys did, don't forget to consider hitting the like button and subscribing if you want some more. Helps a lot, I do appreciate it, and have an awesome day, everyone.